You know it helps when the microphone is turned towards you. What's up, Wayfinders? We are back with some more Lost on the Wilds. The Blossom goes to May 6th, not May 3rd. Ow. I wonder what the next event is going to be. Well, I need the world map, please. Well, let's report troublemakers at the very least. So, first we're going to turn in a bunch of the optional quests we have. Then I want to grind out some Artian parts because I learned something very, very important about the Artian bowguns. Obviously, for me, it is the light bowgun that matters, but what I learned, what is very, very important, is that... Okay, so the problem with forging Artian weapons, right,
Glad to see you
is...
all right. How was it?
I honestly don't even remember.
Said, there were dangerous monsters living there.
You only get one element.
If mining had continued, they could have grown
And
used to
that's
humans,
just not
which
worth
would
it
put
to
the
me.
village at risk.
No matter how much
shouldn't have
damage
trouble
or
harvesting stone
gem
now,
slots you have.
But tell your people to be careful just the same.
But
You're really
one of
smart.
the things
I appreciate
that I found
Now
when I was
we
doing a
can
little bit of
finally get
research
back to
on it
working at full steam. The village
was
really
that
does owe you a lot.
if
Let
you
us pay
put
you back
in
somehow. Don't try refusing me now.
the element
welcome
of an ailment, if you put in an ailment instead of an element, not only will you get that ailment, but you will get the associated element. Blast is fire, poison is water, paralysis is lightning, and sleep is ice. And I found that incredibly valuable information. Quest available, Rove wants to talk. Ooh, I kind of want that tempered Gormagala. And create a quest for multiple targets, but neither of them are tempered. Jonas gets all the luck when it comes to those. Tempered Gypsyros is coming in. Either way, let's return to the Grand Hub. I know I just put that away, but I'm also very, very stupid. That's a decent haul for a single player. But we're gonna check. We're gonna check the SOS beacons. We're gonna see if anybody's going for any Artian parts.
All right. Let me know
Actually,
if you
let
change
me
your mind.
before I do that, let me check what Artian parts I have. Because I've been looking at element, but I haven't been looking at ailment. So not the bow, not the bow. Light bow gun. Alright, I've got fire, water, thunder, ice, dragon, paralysis. I have 3 attack paralysis tubes. Device. I need 2 of any given one. So I have 2 poison attacks, 2 paralysis affinity, and I think I still have paralysis affinity. 2 blast affinity. Well, let's just do this to prove the point. Flaming ammo and sticky ammo. So there you go. Sticky ammo is good because it also doubles as KO damage if you can get it on the head.
You can leave this to me.
Poison attack. Poison attack. Poison and water. And they both get the rapid fire as well, and that's really important. I'm curious. So, rapid fire, and then normal ammo got rapid. So what if I do paralysis, paralysis. Okay, normal fire gets it again. Sleep is free. So they all will go to normal ammo. Now, what if I do dragon, dragon, dragon? Flaming and dragon. But I really, really do not like the ammo capacity of dragon. Although I suppose it's always one, isn't it? But anyway, that's better than if you were to say do ice on ice, which only gives you ice ammo and ups your capacity for it, versus going sleep. Let's find a better example here. Do I have a fire tube? I do have a fire tube. So if we do fire, and fire. So we have 4 rounds of fire at level 2. But that's the only special ammo we have. By comparison, if we do blast, and blast, we have 3 rounds of fire at level 2, but we also have 3 rounds of sticky at level 2, which, to me, makes it worth it. Yeah, I can't use Tetrad Shot, but that's alright. I'm not going to do that, because, again, I would prefer flat attack and not affinity. But hey, that's why we're doing this.
Ooh, Artian.
Affinity's great, but I can take care of affinity on my own. And I need 1 attack infusion, because I have an attack infusion for blast. I think the first one I'm going to go with for my gun is going to be... I want to say sleep. I'm not too worried about poison, and there's a lot I can do with sleep, especially since I double up with the greatsword. I don't need paralysis. I have the Ray Dow gun. Right now, I am just kind of... One. Yeah, fight a temperature down. I shouldn't have accepted and departed like that. That was goofy, because I think I still have my Ray Dow gun on instead of my Kulu. I'm sorry, Yan Kutku.
Let's get to it.
Let's be on our way.
Yep, I do. Man, that's actually kind of frustrating that I did such a rookie mistake as that.
That's okay.
Sorry.
You died. Oh wait, we got a lance user? Heck yeah! Nope. That hit a lot faster than I thought it would. Oh boy! That hitbox lasted longer than I thought it would. That attack lasted longer than I wanted it to. think we can go ahead and count ourselves lucky that Jindahad does not do grab attacks that I have seen. I am open to being wrong about that. I probably should have eaten a hot drink or restocked my stuff or any number of things before hopping in on this, but I didn't. That's okay. But it's okay. And we'll make it. Did I hear you say you were okay with Jindahad? No, I said I was not okay with Jindahad having a grab attack. Get it? Ah! No feints here, boss. All right, just gotta keep an eye on it. Somebody's gonna get it. Oh, I guess I'll get it. Don't get me wrong, Jonas. I would also thoroughly enjoy Arch-Tempered Jindahad. It does not, however, need an added grab attack. Sit down, buddy! I'll be having none of that, thank you. Dottie said my cup was empty, so I filled it up, Dad. Well, I'm glad you filled it up if it was empty. That's what you should do with an empty cup. Unless, I guess, you're done eating, drinking, or eating. You can eat out of a cup. I'm not one to tell you how to live your life. There are all kinds of people who eat out of cups. Isn't that right, older generation? That was unfortunate. Yeah, he's gonna go. Yipe! Get help!
That helps.
Okay. I got knocked clean out of the air with that one. I could have been sharpening that whole time. I'm so dumb. That was goofy. I am ashamed as I should be. There it is! Where do you think you're going, Ginny? Ginny, I got your number. I'm gonna kick your butt. Ginny, please don't be our-tempered. No, but we know Uthun is going to be the next arc-tempered one. That I think has been confirmed. Is that all the plates broken except for the head? Your first swing misses are killing me. Look, you could be a greatsword user if you want. I'm gonna greatsword use my way. I don't think that should have protected me as well as that did. Back! Alright, there's my payback. Belly flop! Come on, man. You're the size of freaking Rhode Island. How are you this hard to hit? No, we gotta break the head first. Crap, in 3 halves. He says as the head gets broken. Well, that was an odd break. I'm on the wrong side to be doing that, so I shall keep up the onslaught. I got kicked.
Thanks. That helps.
No! And there we go. 1 Jindahad. Over easy. Jindahad Ice Gem. I needed one of those. And a tail. And another tail. I didn't know I got 3 out. Oh, right, because this is Jindahad, and he's big and he's massive. With bigness. A Carapace. Claw and Scale Plus. Claw Plus. Carapace. A Horn. And a Scale Plus. I'll take it. Not the best, not the worst. I'm more interested in what Artian parts are. Oh, I only got 3. Man. Fire attack disc, don't need it. Sleep affinity, don't need it. Dragon affinity, don't need it. Medicine 1. Growth 1. Opening shot 2. That's handy, actually. I think there was an enhancer too. What did I get? Offset attacks. Because of that one time I got an offset attack. Alright, first thing we're gonna do.
Come on over.
We're gonna bloody well restock all of our stuff. Hold on, wait. There we go. Restock. All ammo. Restock items. Thunderbug capacitor, keep them. Ivy, put it away. Put it away for now. Hot drinks, put it away. I'm sure that I could use a hot drink. Also, there are heat bugs all over the place. I do not feel the need to maintain a hot drink if I'm going to do that.
All right, I'm here.
And of course, if I see a giant vigor wasp, I'll try to capture it. Once more with feeling. 5. That's going to be so easy, though. I don't see any more tempered. I could do germination. I shall do the tempered Ray Dow investigation. We're going to accept and prep.
Quest accepted.
And we're going to see if I have an ice gun. I got a fire, water, which will become ice, Artian, which is ice, and I think you are actually water and freeze, but primarily freeze, which is what I want. And there we go. I could raise that. What is Frost Bandolier? Tetrad. How much? I got 5 with Frost, but only 3 with Pierce. Wait, is that just 3 free levels in focus? Yeah. I know it's thunder, but I don't care. All right. Let's boogie. My issue is I have not yet set up loadouts. Which I should probably do. Generally right now I'm just waiting on Jonas. Because I know Jonas will have the best. I didn't even do that. There's the time. I was about to ask where everyone was going, but it looks like they're going this way. Because Ray Dow went that way. I can get the timing down, I swear. Ugh. Please be another heavy explosion. Darn it, it's heavy slice. But I'll take the heavy slice. I really hope I am contributing well. Because once I'm out of freeze ammo, I don't have any frost herb that I can replenish it with, short of going back to camp. So I will be switching back to the greatsword and helping Duchess. So that's gonna happen. I've got 10 rounds. Oh, I believe I am out. So I'm going to go ahead and swap back to this. Get back here, you coward! I really hope it's not in skull mode. So this hasn't occurred to me yet. Or at least it hadn't until I thought about it the last time I was doing a little bit of off-screen grinding. And it was that we don't have to work up to the point where we can see the various levels of the monster anymore. And I don't know how I feel about that. I'm not against it, principally. But I just, yeah, I'm not sure how to feel about it.
This thing's a trove of
Oh, somebody got a nice one. Good job to whoever got that shiny. One, two, three, 7. What do I got? Ice Affinity. Water Attack, don't care. Paralysis Affinity, don't care. Ice Attack, don't care. Poison Attack. Oh, no, wait, that's heavy, don't care. Counter-Strike. Coalescence. I am a big fan of Coalescence. Love me some Coalescence. Heartbreaker. Always will take Heartbreaker. Thunder Affinity. Disc, don't care. Fire Affinity, don't care. Blaze, Critical Element. I will happily take a new login bonus.
Yes.
Oh. I really need the Tempered Mizutsune parts. But I also need the Arcveld parts. Let's go with Arcveld because I'm more scared of it. As goofy as it sounds, let's go for Arcveld because I'm more scared of it. Now, with Arcveld, I know that I want
Come on over.
the Ray Dow. This one. The raw is better. Because the Pierce is level 3.
My hammer is yours anytime.
And I'll only switch to that if I'm having trouble. If I'm becoming a nuisance in the fight, I'm absolutely switching to my bowgun. The ability for me to stand back and still
Good
do
to have
damage.
you. Okay, let's be on our way.
No supply items. That is unfortunate.
A supply shipment's come in. Hope you find something useful.
There we go. We'll say nice to meet you. And if I see any thunder bugs, I'm absolutely grabbing them. I also grab these bitter bugs. Because bitter bug broth is apparently really powerful and used for hurt near everything. Same thing with god bug essence. If you see those two things, you're supposed to grab it up every time. That's a flash bug, not a thunder bug. Ah, I got it wrong! Oh, that hammer screwed me there. That hammer absolutely. Let's make some wounds, boys. Get that head! I might miss. But I couldn't get it off fast enough. I'm smart enough to know I didn't eat a meal. I'm not smart enough for anything. Nope, held it for too long. Somebody get that tempered.
Thanks, that helped.
Thank you to whoever broke that chain blade. You saved my butt. Slice.
Thanks, that helped.
I should have been putting in more work on that tail. I'm a little disappointed in myself. But then again, I'm always this one. That's not me.
How many dogs you got? There's a dog in there.
What did I just say about putting more work into the tail? And here I am helping to handle it. There's the tail! That was an odd hitbox.
Thanks, that helped.
Here comes something! Ooh, we're still in it! Now, why did I only do one charge? Because it had been paralyzed so many times that it probably built up a resistance to paralysis. One of these days, I'm gonna have to go through and customize all my messages. Knowing that you can customize the stickers is insane to me. I've seen what some people have been putting in those stickers. You all nasty. Yeah. Bite and then run away. Nope, I still got him. I still got him. Ah, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. No, wait. I can't count. It's 2, 4, it's 7. I mean, 7's better than nothing, but it's not 9. I'm stupid and also goofy and poison. Okay. Disc, don't care. Disc, don't care. Disc, don't. Thunder attack, don't care. Thunder attack, don't care. Jonas, where are you? I got 40 minutes. What time are you joining me? I can't wait to find out that I'm stupid and I forgot that he has another commitment tonight. Because that always happens. Without fail.
Yeah.
More Silent Flash. I don't need Silent Flash. Ah, the tempered music today. Started 13 minutes ago. It's almost done. King of a Faraway Sky. I have heard that if you do King of a Faraway Sky, everything in it is going to be weak. Which is honestly something I had hoped to do with Jonas. So me and him could just run around. Is there a way to just set tempered monsters? Oh! Here we go! Accept and prep. What is Congalala? Wait, what? Oh. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. 2, 4, 6. Can you say multiple? What if I set it to investigations? Huh. Interesting. I mean, some of these are really good. That's 7 for a tempered Mizu. Except in prep. Mizu's gonna be weak to thunder. I've already got the Ray Dow thing set. What do you mean it's full? It says 1 of 4. Gravios isn't gonna give me what I need. I could do Uthduna, but I don't want to. This one. Let's go. The rewards are too good.
Counting on you.
Way too good. Yep! You see how quickly that filled up? Alright, Mizu, weak to thunder, I believe. Yep, I see a lot of thunder weakness there. And I got that.
My hammer is yours anytime.
Let's go, boys.
Let's get to it!
Have another no surprises today.
As with so many things, we will of course be starting
The
with
guild
the
sent
thunder
us
ammo.
supply items.
Because Mizu is squirrely as all heck! I don't know how Gaza is using the charge blade against Mizu. Honestly, I'm going to be watching them pretty closely. I would love to see how they do this. I'm this is what I'm talking about! I see what you people post in this stuff. You're all goofy. I didn't want the Ivy, I wanted the Lychee! Give me the Lychee! That's gonna be a flash bug. Yes. The yellow was not dark enough. Free damage! Ah! No, put it on.
Thanks, that helps.
dead.
Thanks.
No, I don't want that.
That helped.
Oh, I'm hecked. But you see what I mean? She is squirrely as all heck.
Thanks. That helped.
Looks like the monster dropped something.
So let's follow. We're gonna craft thunder ammo.
Thanks.
Is that a thunderbug or a flash bug? Still a flash bug. That's the flash bug I saw earlier, isn't it? I'm silly. Darn you! How dare you run from a fight you have no hope of winning? Ah, she's swimming. Recovery time for that is pretty long.
That helped.
We've been given more supplies. Check your safe at the couch.
Thanks.
That helped.
Don't worry about it. My bad.
Yes. I'm actually getting a really decent handle on the timing.
Thanks. That helped.
That should have been my head.
Thanks. That helped. That helped.
there's Copper online. Maybe he could use some help progressing. Also, I get a text, which I'm assuming is going to be Jonas telling me that I'm stupid. That's here. We're helping with a video project I'm setting up downstairs. Ah! A friend of ours is over, and Jonas is helping him, and I need to hush the heck up. That's not his words, that's mine. He does not owe me his time. I am simply happy that he came over. And of course I will happily spend the last 30 minutes with Copper if he's willing, if he wants to hop on and help him progress a little bit. Hi, girl! Hey, look, it's that thing that I said. Also, I wasn't scared. I think I'm hitting the wrong Bubble Fox.
What do you mean the wrong Bubble Fox? There is no wrong Bubble Fox.
Oh, Jeemus, my freaking... How are you redlining?
Because I'm using my phone.
Thanks. That helps.
See, believe it or not, that's why I thought you were Copper. Also, you absolutely did not have to join. You do have company over.
Yeah, but I said I'd play with you. And then he said, hey, can I come over?
Okay. Jonas, there will be other days. Gaming is temporary. Friendship is forever. That's what all the cartoons say, right?
We're helping him with a video project.
My goodness, that's still really, really
So,
loud.
Bubble Fox.
I'm going to lower you further than 100%. Lower you to about 60.
Keeping you on your toes, bud.
My ears actually ache a little bit from that.
Keeping your ears on their toes, bud.
Well, if my ears had toes, they'd be on them. That sentence kind of confused me a little bit.
You're welcome.
And yes, I'm finishing up a tempered Mizutsune hunt. After which, I will happily swap over to whatever you've got to get some more Artian parts.
So what's this new secret about Artian weapons you heard?
Oh, not Artian weapons.
Bomb set. I set a bomb.
Why? Why would you do this thing that you've done?
Break the head?
No, they set a couple bombs, and before I could do anything, as the great sword user, they had set off the bombs. Yes, sir.
Thanks. That helps.
I don't know whether I should be happy or terrified. Note to self, cannot offset attack. Ow!
Thanks. That helps.
Absolute cinema. One of the reasons why I want to be in public lobbies is to see all the messages, honestly.
But I hate people.
I also am not a big fan of people. I cannot go as far as hate, but I'm not a fan.
It's not canonically.
11 Artian parts. Oh, right, and you asked me what I discovered. So I brought this up in the beginning. Ah, look, a sleep tube. Okay, so, Jonas, when you make Artian bowguns, you get the element that you put in. Correct. With an exception. If you put in a ailment, you will get that ailment plus the element.
Really?
So I have 2 poison attack devices. If I put those in, not only will I get poison ammo, I will get water ammo. Blast is fire, paralysis is thunder, and sleep is ice.
Okay, well that's for bowguns. Does that translate to other weapons?
Probably not. I haven't checked. I didn't really care to. As for, greatsword, I just want my blast greatsword because there are not a lot of things that are immune to blast. I bet Ajarakan is.
Nothing's immune to White Flame Torrent.
Nothing is immune to White Flame Torrent.
Just saying.
You are just saying. Don't even get me started. I mean it. Don't. You don't want this fight.
Well, I'm Super Saiyan 2.
No. Somebody made a mistake today. They posted something about one form has to go. Which one will it be? And it was all the Saiyan forms. What was that?
Super Saiyan 4, for sure.
Okay. Okay.
Artistically, it doesn't make any sense.
It's not Super Saiyan! Super Saiyan is a power boost that is effectively tied to Saiyan biology. So not only do you get a power multiplier, but you get a mental effect. Goku and Gohan have mastered this. We can argue that Vegeta probably has as well, to the point where there is no energy drain and no mental effects. That's why Goku can now ride the Nimbus while in Super Saiyan, because he is still pure of heart as a Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan 2 is effectively the Super Saiyan of Super Saiyan. Yeah. You cannot master it to the degree that you can Super Saiyan. There will always be an energy drain. There will always be an effect on your mental state. Super Saiyan 3 is the nuke. You will have massive energy drain, and there will be a slight effect on your body, but the power you get in return is absurd. If used to finish a fight, it is super effective. Super Saiyan God really should have been called Saiyan God. It is an adjustment to base form by adding God Ki to an already powerful fighter.
Okay.
Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan should have been called Super Saiyan God because it mixes the power of Super Saiyan with God Ki. That is why it looks the way it does. Ultra Instinct and Autonomous Ultra Instinct are not power-ups. They are states of mind. They are difficult because they require focus and, if used over an extended amount of time, can have a rebounding effect on the body. Super Saiyan 4 belongs to a different skill tree because it 1 requires the tail and 2 requires control over the Uzaru state. It is the Super Uzaru form. Using it and mastering it will allow you to bypass the Uzaru form completely, gaining power comparable, maybe not matching, but comparable to Super Saiyan 3 with a body that's better accustomed to handling that power. You can have it for longer. The trade-off is there is a massive effect on your mental state. Fighting is all you care about. You are a true Saiyan through and through.
Yeah, you just proved our point. Get rid of Super Saiyan 4, call it Super Uzaru or Super Monkey form.
You know that meme with Anna Jay and Johnny Silver?
Oh, yeah.
I feel like I'm in that right now.
What do you mean?
Honestly, I
I fully agree with everything Goot said. And honestly, that's a more thorough breakdown than I've probably ever heard before. But I kind of like Smoker iterated there. I agree. Like,
I'll give it a go.
canonically, they call it Super Saiyan 4,
We call it something else.
which means canonically it's in that line of Super Saiyan. So I feel
My
like you gotta get rid
hammer
of it
is yours.
because it's like as you even pointed out, it's just so different than all the other ones.
It's so
Yeah.
fresh from the tree, you gotta freaking trim the head.
I know that writing is quick and dirty with
Come back anytime.
Dragon Ball, but I
mean, like,
just
you're right, but you're also wrong. You know what I mean? Like it's one of those scenarios. Like I think you're right.
I
but
understand.
think Dragon Ball's wrong. But because it's Dragon Ball's property, I guess they get to be right by default, and I don't like that. But it is what it is.
well, now that Daima has introduced Super Saiyan 4 as canon,
Yeah. Which I didn't like. I just don't like it.
why did they keep the yellow pants?
That's what you're upset about.
Like, so there was a game called like Dragon Ball Legends or whatever that introduced a different look for Super Saiyan 4 with like black pants, and it looks like a tattered key hanging down around Goku's waist. It looks badass. The colors are so much better.
Is Namekian God canonized in the anime yet?
That movie, I believe, does follow into Super Canon, so yes.
I posted massive Artian quest.
Yeah.
For those that haven't been able to tell, I really like Dragon Ball.
Can we all agree that Yamcha got dealt dirty?
Oh, absolutely.
Like, that's always bothered me.
He was supposed to be a swordsman on par with, like, the martial
Yeah, he
artists.
went from being like one of the greatest fighters on earth or whatever to playing baseball. Like,
Being lower than Krillin!
well, Krillin's pretty good.
Okay, to be fair, Krillin wifed up Android 18. I think he won.
I'm like, that's pretty dope. It's right there. Yeah, it always
Krillin's cool.
No,
it always bothered. Yamcha was always one of my favorites, and then like,
Robot, like, down with that.
I mean, well, this was cool, man. And then he had the spirit ball techniques, and it's all like a
yup.
That's cool.
Abridged made fun of it, but Yamcha went through some shit for a human. I mean, Krillin died, but,
Here's
like,
what I think. Yamcha was fine until he got fucked by Vegeta. And then it all just went south. Pretty much how it happened.
I almost spat out my beer because you said that.
Oh, good. We're all drinking tonight.
That's incredible. And then, of course, Vegeta got cucked by life.
Yeah, well, he brought it on himself. He was way too cocky. And as Harrison Ford once said, don't get cocky again.
Our destination's just a quick hop from here.
See, I want to say Vegeta is, like, low-key a lot stronger than people give him credit for because he did stand against Kid Buu as long as he did. But that's nothing in the face of the actual strongest character, who is Videl. She got bodied by Broly and didn't die. Well, yes, Broly is strongest because his power is maximum. But the... Who is? Wait, I did see that actually. I don't know if the anime has caught up to this, but the manga actually kind of redeems him. Where Goku got autonomous Ultra Instinct, Vegeta mastered Destruction God Ki. He is similar to Beerus now. As much as everyone hates GT, I think the ending of GT was really somber, bittersweet, and tonally appropriate.
I hate GT. I can't
The ending where Shenron says, "Look, you all have absolutely abused the Dragon Balls. I am taking them all away." And offers to take Goku with him because his life has been so tied to the Dragon Balls. It's such a cool thing.
I didn't watch it, so all I got from what you said was they're on
Heels inbound. Don't worry about it.
Whoa!
Did it?
I got bodied.
More supplies have been added.
I thought it was Russian.
I think that makes for a positive experience though, because I just want to see fun. I like the colors.
You're not taking me down.
Can you catch that wound?
Huh? I did see you catch that wound. Did you see me catch it? Oh, no mistake! You saved my ass! Part of me is like, I really should be working on that tail. The other part of me is, I don't need a tail.
You can always use tail.
Piercing, give me piercing. You won't, coward.
Hey, his tail's off.
Jonas has been working on the tail, in my absence, as a great sword user. How will I show my face at the meeting of great swords?
He's with me.
Ow! Arkveld, please! Step, Arkveld, what are you doing to me on the floor?
Way to out-muscle that monster.
Step, Arkveld, we can't! One, two, three!
Almost there.
What button you pressing? Yeah, we'll do this fighting game style. What you pressing? I'm gonna say you, just because I have no faith in my own capacity as a hunter.
Alright, that tail.
So, can we talk about the absolute miss by Capcom?
What miss would that be?
The fact that they made such a big deal of, you can't walk through the monsters anymore. I can walk through their tails.
Fuck out.
You can walk through the monsters so long as they don't stop moving.
You know what I mean, though.
Solid, and I can do my elevator routine.
You've got me doing that every single time now.
So, great.
Oh, by the way, on mine, you have landed on the interloper for further study.
Ah. Yeah?
That you have not entered yet.
For the first or second time.
You have not entered yet, but I peeked ahead and I saw that you were going to enter. I had to peek ahead to see if you were going to enter.
So, can you say why you're angry at me that one time yet? Or?
I can say why I'm angry at you now.
Okay, sure.
So, I'm sitting there watching, and you looked at the fissure, and you're like, I think this is the fissure. I wonder how I get in, and I'm just sitting here screaming, what happens to ice that gets warm, Jonas?
Well, I wasn't sure if it's actually having come. Yeah, what's the word? Accounted for that.
There is a tempered wound on the tail. Thank you. Those are apparently really, really valuable. Also, should we do King of a Faraway Sky?
Oh, right! Perfectly blended!
I'm surprised you aren't mad at me.
Why?
You gave me that hint.
I didn't get to there. Like I said, I peeked ahead so I know you got in. And seeing as that's the only way to get in, that means you found it.
Hey, get out of there!
Move!
No, 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 no,
The other
no,
arm.
Leave this to me.
9,
He's inbound.
niet. Get back here, you bitch. Boy, I love running through valleys full of figure mantle bugs after I just took the time to heal myself.
Integrate.
Feels great. Are you going down to sleep, buddy boy?
I've been playing Alpha Protocol. So good.
I have heard things about
Alpha
it.
Protocol's great. It's like, you can imagine Splinter Cell, but jankier, but with like Mass Effect dialogue quality and stuff.
You've not heard of Alpha Protocol?
It's an RPG. He's written by Cliff Avalon.
Yeah.
He wrote Coachboard too.
No, I missed that one.
Oh, dude, you gotta check it out.
That
You get 'em-
I would recommend checking out. When I say I've heard things about it, I'm not saying I've heard bad things. I just have heard that it is a game. It is worth playing if you like the genre. It's not going to change your mind if you don't.
Yeah, it's really good. You can get it on GOG right now for like $15.
Oh, really?
Really? God bless
Yeah, when it came on
GOG.
GOG
Seriously.
Well, so at one point it became unplayable. Because it was like it just stopped being available. I think in like 2019 or something. And you know how GOG has that like revive dead games project or whatever.
Yeah.
They went after Alpha Protocol and were able to get the rights to like basically like fix the code and all that, and make it playable now. DRM free. You own it forever once you buy it. So I was like, well, heck yeah! So I went and bought it. And
Older.
yeah, it's from like 2010.
Yeah, still missed it. Like,
So speaking of older games, let me ask you this: what do you think about the remake of Oblivion?
Are you asking me or Josh? Bob.
Hey, look, I just didn't want to throw names around if he wasn't comfortable with it.
Well, he just confirmed Bob, so. But yeah, me or him.
Both?
Both? Okay. I'm enjoying it.
Oh, you are currently you have it already?
It's free on Game Pass. So yeah, I've been playing it because I'm an achievement whore, but it's a nostalgia farm. That they have made absolutely. They've made almost entirely no gameplay changes. The ones that I've played that I've noticed have to do with leveling up and
We got it on the ground!
Okay.
but otherwise, it's the exact same game.
Another monster's horn.
Okay, so I remembered I saw the announcement from Bethesda that they wanted to do that. And I thought that was like hyper respectful.
I didn't see any announcements about any of it, and all of a sudden, Oblivion's on my Xbox dashboard going, okay, sure.
Hey Jonas, you'll never guess what just happened.
Oh, I'm actually playing Down. So, that's
Is it interesting? That's a word.
Hey, all you gotta do is finish the shot of Cabra to get all those Artian parts.
There's no way I'll survive. Okay, Capcom, we gotta talk. All right. The monster lock-on is way too aggressive.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like, if you're gonna have focus mode, you don't need such an aggressive passive lock-on.
It is honestly getting in the way of gameplay. Who do you think is the bigger punching bag, Chotacabra or Chemetries?
Probably Genesis, if you can get the tail off. I love doing that.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
It's going to try.
Shock
So Bob, your thoughts on Oblivion?
The Oblivion remaster? I think it was probably a little bit past due. But, you know, I listened to, I think, a YouTube about
Better
that.
collect this trap.
And, you know, they pointed out there's a lot of people who are going to be, like, excited to play on 6 and all that, who weren't even born when Oblivion came out, right? And then, like, even when Skyrim came out, they might have only been, like, a few years old, like the original release. So for them to be able to get reintroduced in a way that's not going to be abrasive, right? It's like it's hard, especially for younger folks, to go in and play an old video game. For them to re-release it,
We're getting paid well for that one.
I think that's smart. And I do like it. And it did go full price when a lot of companies are overcharging these days, but I would have preferred if they would have done almost like a more extensive remake as opposed to a remaster. It's like it's one thing to make it look pretty and then tweak some of the stuff, but I still bounce off the physical playing of like the gameplay itself of a lot of the other games pretty hard.
I'll be the Mega Nancy. You like it? Well, I haven't played it yet, so, but I'm drunk, so I'm opinion maker.
No, that's fair.
I feel like they only re-released Oblivion because they finally realized we have no further way to re-release Skyrim and keep making some money off of this game.
I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, it's always going to be for money, right? Like that's their company.
It's too early to remake Starfield.
Well, I don't think it is.
No one's playing Fallout 76.
Or Starfield.
It has had a huge resurgence. It's a pretty solid game now. I would know. I had a.
So many goddamn fucking horrible disasters.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, the release alone was just disastrous, but I mean, it's always hard because like you don't. I mean, if you really think about it, like almost everything's a cash grab, right? Because like they're trying to make money. But it's when they do it in a way that puts it
Exactly. I don't have a problem with people doing cash grabs. I have a problem with people doing cash grabs that is basically screwing over the people paying for it.
Well, and I think that's honestly lately that's most games. So I find like they'll do a complete like overhaul of it graphically and some gameplay tweaks for a game, and they only charge $50 for it. I'm like,
Let me ask you this.
Would have caused a fucking riot.
I do. You know what? We don't think about this because I think.
And now they're almost a goddamn 100.
I don't think we were old enough at the time to really understand. But like, you know, if you go back to like when you know, some of like those old JRPGs like Chronicles and Suikoden and all that released. I mean, I think if you adjust even for inflation, like, I mean, those games were like effectively like over 100.
Oh yeah, if you adjust for inflation, video games were like stupid expensive back in the day. I think somebody figured out that like the Super Nintendo would be $500-$600 today.
Yeah,
It's
I could see
obscene.
That. Which, like, the thing is, like, because like I'm in no way going to defend the video game industry currently, because there's a lot of things that don't get discussed that drive me nuts. You know, like people are like, oh, well, you know, like, they gotta pay the budgets are so much now, and it costs so much. Like, it doesn't have to. It doesn't have to do. And they're like, well, video games.
There's no reason for it to.
So much more to
No.
make. And I'm like, they're more complex for sure, but you also have tools that are vastly make game creation smoother.
There are so many nerds on the internet that would look at an Atari's visual game and be like, finally fucking yeah.
I mean, the fact that.
Oh, and another thing, you have no excuse for any writing being as bad as it is when Reddit is happily writing everything for you for free.
And against all IPs, like whenever I watch anything that's got bad writing, I'm like, why is it that there's like random neckbeard fans who write like 3,000 times better than this, and they're just doing it for funsies?
Seriously, they could literally go on YouTube, look out. If you're making a Fallout game and I was the director behind it looking for the story, first thing I would do is I would look up some Fallout fan videos, maybe hire one of those fucking nerds to put on the fucking Ryan team. Because they're gonna know more about that shit than anyone else in the goddamn world, maybe even the fucking creators.
It's absurd. But let me ask you this about Oblivion. What do you think about Sky Oblivion?
What do we think about Sky Oblivion?
Leah.
I have no idea what that is, because I'm drunk and I never played the
from the
fucking
others.
games.
Well, I've got
So for the last...
The Oblivion world and story. Oh. So it's basically a fan project to upgrade Oblivion to Skyrim quality.
It releases this year.
Then, fuck yeah, fan projects are awesome. Especially when they can undo the source materials. You guys want to look at this further, or should I put it away?
Some people are saying that one of the reasons that the Oblivion remaster came out was because Sky Oblivion was approaching its end.
Maybe.
I'm not that conspiratorial. I can't believe that it's that big of a...
The only thing I would say against that is that Bethesda, like legally, would probably be within their right to shut down the Sky Oblivion project if they wanted to, and they
Artian,
did.
you say?
Oh,
So
100%.
I feel like maybe they're capitalizing on the hype that Sky Oblivion has drawn. But I mean, based on the overhaul they did, I'm sure that the Oblivion remaster was probably in the works for a while. You know.
And that's honestly what I've wanted to respond with very loudly. This is a game that has at least 5 years underneath it. I wish that since Skyblivion exists, they would have contracted Skyblivion and given them the resources while putting all that time towards Elder Scrolls 6.
Well, so the team that worked on the Oblivion remaster isn't Bethesda. It's another developer that basically is a, what do they call it? It's like a supplemental studio.
All right.
Oh, cool. Could we have put them on a Bloodborne remaster?
Dude, so that you're never gonna see another Bloodborne because people keep forgetting, like, Sony owns that.
If you're gonna bring up Sony and From as joint ownership, I haven't forgotten. I just think Sony likes money. There is a massive request for this specific game.
There is, but there's so much wrong on the back end of that game. Like, the fact that animations and all that are tied to frame rate is like, that's a huge problem, right? That's a fundamental underline in the code that would have to be completely overhauled. And I don't think they care to do so. I don't think Bloodborne is probably as popular with the general public as us in the gaming spheres think.
It would require such an overhaul of everything, basically rebuilding the game from ground zero.
Yeah.
And at that point, you're losing.
Of course.
Yeah,
Come
well,
back
and if it was guaranteed that it would sell, which I think it would. I think it would make a huge profit.
It's not much as Elden Ring, but it would sell.
Did you want an Artian Mizuhan?
I actually just looked at the clock and found out I'm out of time. The only reason I didn't look was because I was thoroughly enjoying these conversations so much. I have not had substantive conversations like this in a very long time.
Alcohol is a beautiful thing
I am-
to drink for.
I am very happy that I streamed tonight.
There you go. I'm throwing.
And Jonas, at 4 a.m. when I wake up to go get my son,
Yes.
I will go back to watching you.
Would you like
Cool,
to
I
trade
might
something?
be awake at that time. Who knows? And we could watch me together, and you can rail at me in real time.
No, I can't. You know I can't because spoilers.
Also, when
You
did
railing Jonas? Let's rail Jonas then.
when did I say gratitude?
Oh heck me. What bloody episode are we on?
Okay. Bye.
Let me look. I actually texted it to you as I was watching the episode.
Sure, right, yeah.
Videos, recent broadcasts. I believe it is your second, yes, your second High Energy Lab video. I'm only about a third of the way through that.
Okay.
But you absolutely said, you said gratitude and then immediately corrected it to gratitude.
Don't remember that.
I do want to ask you something, but I feel like it's a spoiler if I'm wrong, so I will wait until Redacted is confirmed, and then I will
Everyone in the village.
I
said
will
they can
ask
help
the
too.
questions.
Very cryptic of you. That's his bread and butter.
They said this was our share from the
See you
Fire
tomorrow,
Spring
bud.
Festival.
Boy, I can't wait till he's done with this needing to be at 4 and I can get my weekends back.
Can't wait until he's not a newborn baby anymore.
Yeah! Why are parents so obsessed with this time?
I don't know,
They'll never be this little again! I know! Isn't it great? I'll be able to communicate with him and tell him that just because I am not at the moment holding him, everything is not falling apart.
Get his own damn food.
I just want to have a line of communication where I can say, "You're okay," and his response is not, "Ah!"
Flipping the mic from screaming.
Exactly. Unironically, I call my wife on the drive home from work every day. She said, "I'm sorry that you have to hear this." I told her, I can't hear it anyway because the noise gate on the phone is cutting him off. I guess I should follow all that up by saying, I do love my son. Very, very much.
Okay, roll out.
Thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you like the video, have something to say, or want to see more of our stuff. To see our most up-to-date stuff, please follow us on Twitch. We also have Twitter, which we might update one day in the future. But again, thank you all so much for watching. I will see all of you at the next waypoint, and please have a good night.
There you go. Easy now.
I'll give you the I'll give you the second roll first, though. That turned in a direction I didn't want it to go. Good night, everyone.